r/ask Reddit. What discontinued or outdated product do you wish was still currently available? Those questionably dangerous chemistry kits for kids from the 1950s and 1960s. Now you can research nuclear fission in your living room. Create your own Manhattan Project. 70 years ago. Was that an actual lad? Altoid sours. I still dream about tangerine. Makes my mouth wonderfully hurt thinking about it. Programs as a product, not as a service. I have need of those programs only a few times a year for personal use, and I would hate having to renew my subscription each time. Fortunately, I still have a dinosaur version that is functional and has lasted many years on a single payment. It's infuriating that everything is a ducking service these days. I just want to buy and own, not rent. Edit. No, I will not pirate things. Stop recommending that I do that. This is one of the reasons I still, occasionally, I'm poor, buy DVDs. I don't want to have to pay $10 a month to multiple companies to watch specific movies and shows, especially when they can be removed if licensing deals, etc. change. Volume knobs that click off, instead of going around forever. Or weighted tuner knobs on old tuners, so satisfying sending the needle gliding down the dial. 4 Loco with caffeine. Blacking out just isn't what it used to be. The good old days of losing a couple days. Double fisting. The Ocho Loco. On Thursday started the weekend right. We all know the college weekend starts Thursday night. Strawberry cream savers. I think. They still have the chewables, but the hard candies were so good. I used to eat those and the orange ones like they were candy. Oh wait. Holy shit, yes, I killed those orange creme savers as a kid. Why did they discontinue them SMH? Wendy's spicy nuggets. Wait, what? I'm sorry you had to hear about it like this. Real borosilicate Pyrex. I was all ducked up when I found out Pyrex wasn't Pyrex anymore. Same. You have no idea how mad I was. I bought a brand new set of Pyrex dishes for the house. My roommate cooked a lasagna in one. We put it in the fridge. Glass promptly exploded like a 40mm grenade going off. Looked up online to find out Pyrex was shit now and can't even handle minor temp changes. When I was growing up, Pyrex was everything. Shit was what all the junkies used to cook dope. Heat, cold, didn't matter. Couldn't phase it. 2XL a talking robot cassette player. Those interactive stories were the voice of my childhood. Not mention that was the only thing that has ever said to me, "Thank you for turning me on." Are good times. I still have my 2XL. I haven't tried turning it on for a few years, but I still have the robot, the tapes and some of the add-on games. We had Disney popsicles when I was a child, so about 30 years ago. The popsicles each looked like a different Disney character and came in fruit flavors. Goofy and Donald were my favorites. Are you talking about these? I loved those so much as a kid. Oh shit, the memories. Nothing has tasted like them since. Over-the-counter asthma inhalers. Yeah, I have asthma. I don't need to pay a ducking doctor to tell me that. Lifetime warranties. Companies making durable products instead of shit that they know will be break irreparably and force you to buy a new, more expensive one. I went to a bargain store the other day looking for a cheap cassette player. Boy, am I out of touch. Those cassettes from 20 plus years ago will have to remain in the shoebox. Every local thrift store here has dozens of them. You'll probably find one near you for a few doll hairs. Can you buy things at Goodwill with doll hairs? Dunkaroos. It's clearly the snack of angels that also have diabetes. We still have them in Canada. Vicks used to make these tablets that you could use in the shower and would steam to help with sinuses. I loved it and I want it back. I made a Pinterest version of those. It made my shower so slippery that my husband got a concussion. 0/10 would not recommend. Did it help with his sinuses? iPod Classic. My old one's on its last legs and my music library's too big to fit on anything else. Edit. Thanks for all the suggestions for alternatives, repairs, upgrades. I miss this too. I'm not sure how big your music library is, but I put a 128GB micro SD card in my phone, and that holds a decent amount of music. I do this too. It holds all my music. Every single song, decades worth of music material. Basic clothing. I spend the longest time choosing some shirt. I finally found something good. Bought it and wear it for a while. It's monochromatic and perfect. I decide to buy 2 or 3 more. Congratulations. We changed our whole collection 3 times in past 2 weeks. This is way worse for girls' clothes. Every ducking store I go into has those stupid shirts and sweaters that have cutouts or are missing part of the shoulder/back neckline in some weird way. Has ties, ribbons, ruffles, any stupid shit you can think of to ruin the piece of apparel. Same goes with shorts pants. They're either paint splattered, cut up, distressed, or some variant of all 3. Skirts are asymmetrical or have stupid bullshit going on with it. I don't even know, but it makes me really mad. Haha, I just want basic tees. Basic pants with pockets that fit my body shape. Basic hoodies. Basic workwear. Basic dresses that aren't cut out or frilled. Seriously, stop. A few years ago there was a trend of every shirt being see-through and you were supposed to wear a bandeau or something underneath. I hated that trend. Split screen multiplayer. No longer can I look at the screen and see where you are in the facility. Open bracket. GoldenEye. No last midget am I able to play with similarly skilled friends and let the insults be between us. It makes no sense to me as I was playing 4x split screen on a 27 inches TV and that was considered a nice size. Now I have a 65 inches and it's wasted on me getting murdered by foul-mouthed children. Rocket League has split screen. But it's not a shooter. My kids somehow get some of their shooters running multiple copies at once and then resize the windows to be split screen. Brand new first party Nintendo 64 controllers. Duckin' Mad Cats. Loose joysticks. Loose joysticks everywhere. The lime Skittles. Sad. Green apple is so overpowering. I miss the way lime blended with the other flavors when you threw a random handful in your mouth. The worst part is they didn't even warn us. Planters cheese balls. The ones in the blue can. Open bracket. Gots, I miss those crunchy cheesy balls of joy. My brother ate pretty much only those and chicken nuggets for like 5 years when we were kids. Somehow he ended up relatively healthy. I miss the old classic Looney Tunes Tom and Jerry cartoons. The remakes feel scrubbed, somehow. Hard to describe. The old stuff feels like it was a cartoon made by some guy that was kinda funny. The new stuff feels like it was designed for a target audience and has lost a lot of its spirit. The old stuff was made by a big group of extremely talented people like Tex Avery, Chuck Jones, Mel Blanc, and many more who were very passionate about making a good cartoon. I think that's the difference. That and the beautiful backgrounds they made mid-century. Those watermelon Laffy Taffy bars that had the candy seeds in them. Edit. Holy shit guys, I didn't expect this to blow up how it did. Glad to see I am not alone. I will get to replying now. Oh. Yep, I haven't seen since junior high. Row. 24 years ago. Duck yes. Next best thing now is the sparkle cherry flavor. But only if it has the crunchy colored sugar sparkles in it. The texture makes it. They sell mostly sparkle less taffy now. Clearly Canadian. It may still exist, but not here in the lower 48. Shitty cheap crappus flavored water is still here, but not that. I've missed it since 2001. If there's a world market near you, I've found it there. I love the blackberry flavor. I could spend hours in world market. Peanut butter toast crunch. I believe it's still available in Canada though. Edit. And other random states that aren't mine apparently. 3D Doritos. That blast of air within the crunch. My town, for some reason, stopped bringing in spicy nacho flavored Doritos. No store here carries them. I've checked numerous times over the past year or so. I assumed they were discontinued, but stores in other towns carry them. I'm so confused. Vanilla Coke is like that for me. The last time I saw it was last summer in a store about 40 mics from my house. Every place that sells Coke products stopped carrying it where I lived, and I thought they'd stopped making it. Also, I miss Pepsi Fire, and I know most people find that insane. Those amazing Philadelphia strawberry cheesecake bars they used to sell in the grocery stores. They were heaven. I'd forgotten about these. I would stick one in the freezer for a bit and it was pure heaven. Especially on a hot summer day. So good. Taco Bell's lava sauce. I loved the volcano menu back in the day. Especially the nachos. I can't believe they've never revived it. I want the verde sauce back. The deep fried apple pies at McDonald's. On this note, deep frying fries in beef tallow. It's what made MCD fries awesome. Until they got rid of it around 1990. Edit. Thank you for the Reddit gold kind stranger. D. They had cherry pies but got rid of them. My family loved their cherry pies. They brought them back for a couple of weeks and stopped selling them. Shark Bites got rid of the white sharks. I want the white sharks back. Vault, similar to Surge. Just because of the brownie points I would win with my girlfriend. It was her favorite. Also candy cigarettes, caffeine pants, original Technics SL 1200 MK2, and episodes of Ronin Warriors Edit. I find it hilarious that caffeine pants caused such confusion. But caffeine was a brand name. Late 90s oversized raver pants that were comfortable enough to wear as pajamas. Lightweight enough to dance till 7 AM without getting hot. Hidden pockets everywhere, and if I remember correctly, the pants could be turned into a backpack. That may be UFOs and not caffeine the more I think about it. Edit 2. Candy cigarettes are definitely still sold in a ton of places. Colgate shaving cream. It's the only shaving cream that gives me a good shave. They stopped making it in 2006. I have about 25 cans I bought for about $5 each on eBay. Those Flintstone push pops. One drop on your shirt and it was ruined. But man were they good. Jello pudding pops. Zip zop zoopity bop. Yogurts. Those little balls of fruit snacks surrounded in yogurt. Shit was like crack. Jamaica flavored Kool-Aid packets. They sell them on eBay for like $1 a packet, but it would be so much easier to go into a store and buy it. Does it taste like Jamaicans? Cars with low belt lines, small pillars, and large windows that you could actually see out of. Every modern car is like looking out of a goddamn pillbox on Iwo Jima now. Oreo cookiesters, the treat of my childhood. Veneto ice cream cakes. The cappuccino flavor was my favorite. I'd have one every year on my birthday. I saw the cakes in New Zealand a few years ago, but I haven't seen them in Canada in years. Cold medicine that worked. Contac, Alka-Seltzer Plus used to be my go-to and they actually worked. You'd feel better. Your nose would clear. The key ingredient was found to cause cancer. Birth defects. In some populations so was removed. The key ingredient was replaced with pseudoephedrine, which worked a little bit, until that was found to be harmful too, and now that's been replaced with the placebo effect. As far as I can tell, the pseudoephedrine is a precursor chemical for meth production. A lot of great film stocks for still photography. It makes me deeply sad to think I might live to see the end of commercially produced and purchased film. Looks different than digital, forces you to learn and concentrate on the craft, and has a proven archiving capability of 100 years. Man. While cleaning out my grandparents' house, RIP, I found an old Polaroid land camera. I was so excited, I went to the local drugstore to get film, and an elderly employee told me, "Oh, goodness, I remember those. My family took one on vacation every year when I was younger." Okay, I called a local photography specialty store. They had 10 packs of the film for $53 each. That camera looks great sitting on the shelf in my closet. Fruitopia kiwi strawberry flavored drink. Delicious. I remember it tasting just like a green apple blow pop but in liquid form. Edit. A word also. Wow, I'm happy so many other people fondly remember this drink. Apparently certain types are available in some Canadian grocery stores and on tap in certain McDonald's. Ephedrine. The Hershey's small candy bar. My grandparents bought them one time in a display box from Sam's and I never saw them again. They were chocolate covered graham crackers with a toasted marshmallow filling that was amazing. I don't know if they were even that good, but they were a special treat I got when I visited my grandparents, and it would be awesome to share one with my grandma before she's not here. Microsoft Encarta. It was like Wikipedia, but I could cite it and trust it to be accurate. Plus it had some cool features like short videos and 3D models of ancient tombs and the like. Sometimes I still go back and play around with it, even though much of the information is way outdated. Dashboards that were flat enough that you could keep stuff on them. Manual transmissions available in almost every car. Creme savers, yogurts and hard candies. The original unscented Februaries. Their scents are disgusting. The original unflavored Doritos. Super yummy salty corn flavored. I devoured countless bags of unflavored Doritos when I was a kid. I read about the unscented Fabries. It works really well, but people thought it was defective because they couldn't smell anything. Duh. It's supposed to eliminate bad odors. I'm with you on that one. Cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. My favorite drink ever. Pop-Tart Minis. For an incredibly brief period, only a few months spread out in 1994 to 1995, these beautiful snacks were on the market. They were perfect 1 square inch diabetic nuggets. Fingerworks iGesture pads. Fingerworks was a company in the 90s that got multi-touch completely right. They had a line of touchpads and keyboards that support multi-finger gestures. If this sounds like the Apple Magic Trackpad, it's because Apple acquired the company in the early 2000s so they could use their patents to give the iPhone multi-touch capability. To this day we don't have anything like the original Fingerworks tech. The touchpads understood which fingers were touching it and supported a ton of different gestures. You could have tapping your thumb and middle finger do a dedicated thing. Rotating your whole hand clockwise was a different thing. All of the gestures were customizable and then uploaded to the device, so you could plug it into another computer with no drivers or extra software and it would just work. Mine slowly got less responsive over the last 15 years and I finally gave up on it a couple years ago. And I still Google it periodically trying to find something as good. Original scrubbing bubbles. What happened to it? Now it's a shitty spray that isn't even effective. Windows XP. Failing that. Windows 7. Pepsi Methodic in blue. The caps to Mountain Dews that told you if you won a free drink or not without having to go to a website to put the code in. Zunes. I love mine and you can still buy them used, but I'd love to see them still new on the market. Mine has survived the washing machine twice. Tan M&Ms. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.